morning, the news at dawn. President Buhari appoints new MD of Niger Concert. Senate reps disagree over ICT bill. Soldiers neutralize 10 bandits in Kaduna. 3 killed and several injured in Paris shooting. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the immediate appointment of Engineer Toko Muhammad Lawal Funtua as the new managing director of Nigerian Communications Satellite Niger Concert. A statement by Huwa Suleiman, Senior Special Assistant Spokesperson Media to the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, indicates that Funtua's appointment followed the retirement of the former Managing Director, Dr. Abimbola Alale. Born 24th November 1966, Engineer Funtua, who is an indigene of Funtua local government area of Kaduna State, northwest of the country, holds a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, a professional diploma in education, and a PhD in environmental and sustainable development management in view at the University of Port Harcourt. Before his appointment, Engineer Funtua was Director, Health, Community Affairs, Safety and Environment with Boa Cement PLC. There was a power play at the National Assembly between members of the Senate and House of Representatives Joint Committee on ICT and Cyber Security over a bill to repeal and reenact the National Information Technology Development Agency. The bill seeks, among others, to empower NTIDA to fix licensing and authorization charges, collect fees and penalties, and issue contravention notices and non-compliance with the Act. It also seeks to establish the National Information Technology Development Fund, which shall be funded by a levy of 1% of the profit before tax of companies and enterprises with an annual turnover of 100 million naira and above. And stakeholders raised concerns about some provisions of the bill which they said overlap or obstruct statutory powers and authorities of other agencies of government. The Joint Committee organized a public on the bill to take input from stakeholders in the industry, with the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Isa Pantami, and the Director General of NTID, A. Shikifu Abdullah, were absent at the hearing, a development that prompted some committee members to call for adjournment. Their submissions, however, did not sit well with the co-chairman of the panel, Senator Yakubu Sene APC Kogi, who insisted that the proceedings should go ahead as planned, who said copies of the bill had been circulated to all committee members digitally, and that the NTIDA boss was represented by the agency's legal advisor. The House of Representatives members, however, stood their ground and moved a motion that the public hearing be adjourned till next year, when the main drivers of the bill will be available to respond to questions on its merits and demerits, while other lawmakers unanimously supported the motion when it was put to a voice note vote, and the public hearing was adjourned to January 2023. The Asset Recovery Panel of the Osun State Government has directed former Governor Boyega Oyetola, his wife, Mrs. Kafayatu Oyetola, and other former appointees to immediately return assorted vehicles valued at 2.9 billion naira presently illegally in their possession. A statement by the governor's spokesman, Rashid Olawale, says the former officials had gone away with various models of vehicles without any legal basis for such action, noting that there is no law that authorized any elected or appointed officials to go with state vehicles after completing their tenure of office. The chairman of the received committee, Dr. B.T. Salami, reported that due diligence has been conducted and the committee has concluded that the affected officials should return government vehicles in their possession. According to him, in the list of affected officials, Governor Oyetola alone has 11 vehicles ranging from Lexus Jeep, Toyota Prado Jeeps, and assorted models of costly vehicles, while the wife also has in possession several bands of government vehicles which were taken away against provisions of the law. Other former officials listed include immediate past Special Advisor on Security, former Chief Details, former Personal Assistant to the Governor, former Senior Special Assistant, former Special Advisors, former Local Government Caretaker Chairman and members, former Board Chairman and members, former Chief of Staff, former Deputy Governor, former Secretary to the State Government, former commissioners, among others. He adds that the former deputy governor has more than 7 government vehicles in his custody, contrary to the provisions of the law, adding that a serving senator, Adelere Oriolowo, is also directed to return to the Osun State Agricultural Development Program 5 machines, including motor grader, bulldozer, soil compactor machine, among others. Presidential candidates of the All Progressives Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, has warned that no amount of protest from Nigerians should stop his administration from removing fuel subsidy if elected, as it does not worth it. He found at a situation the federal government of Nigeria will be subsidizing fuel consumption in neighboring African countries like Cameroon, Niger, and Benin Republic. In a statement by Tunde Rahman, Tinubu Media Office, after a business luncheon with business, he also promised to work towards creating a better security in the country to give them an enabling environment to do their businesses. And the security, the APC candidate says, since it was responsibility of government to secure lives and properties of citizens, his administration, if elected, will make that its priority, the same way it did as Lagos State Governor. This is the news at dawn, coming to you from Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, Voice of the Southwest, Nigeria. Now, our midnight message. Honesty is the best policy. Train your child to be honest. The Federal Capital Territory Administration has crushed no fewer than 240 motorcycles seized from errant riders. Mandate Secretary of FCTA Transportation Secretariat Abdullahi Sinsido vowed that the operation would continue and no violator will be spared. He noted that the act and painful action was to stem the tide of lawlessness and disregard for approved standards. Soldiers attached to Operation Forest Sanity has killed 10 bandits in separate operations in 3 local government areas of Chinkun, Birnin, Gwari, and Giwa of Kaduna State on Friday. The troops also recovered 6 motorcycles belonging to the bandits during an ambush patrol in the Chinkun, Birnin, Gwari general areas. The State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Ruan, said the troops made contact with bandits and killed 8 while recovering 4 motorcycles and 3 mobile phones in the first successful mission. He added that the troops also engaged bandits in the second mission and recovered 2 motorcycles. Bandits operating in Niger State have killed the village head of Molo village in Mushego local government area, Malam Osman Garba, after he was abducted. This was disclosed during a press briefing in Mina by the Niger State Commissioner of Internal Security, Emmanuel Umar, who stated that the bandit invaded the Mulo community, abducting the village head and 4 others. It was gathered that Garba was killed in a few kilometers after he was abducted and his corpse was abandoned, while the bandits left with other 3 others. The commissioner said although the insecurity situation across the states has subsided, there are still some threats and pockets of attacks in some communities, especially in Mashegu, Mariga, and Kotagora local government areas, adding that security agencies in the state have been directed to come out in full force to flush out the terrorists and completely eradicate insecurity in these local government areas. The Chief Executive Officer of Max Air, Marshal Mangal, said this is contained in a statement made available by the media consultant to the airline. The statement, however, does not explain how and where he died. A gunman has opened fire in central Paris, killing 3 people and wounding 3 others. Report says the attacker targeted a Kurdish cultural center and shot members of the local community. A possible racist motive is being investigated. It was learned that a 69-year-old suspect was quickly arrested and it soon emerged he had been freed from prison. Authorities appealed for people to avoid the area in Strasbourg-Saint Denis in the 10th district of Paris. The Kurdish Democratic Council in France, which runs the center that was hit, condemned the attack in a short statement and organized a vigil to pay tribute to those killed. There is no confirmed motive for the shooting, but Paris prosecutor Laurent Becot said the suspect had previously been charged with racist violence. And to end the news at dawn, here again are the major points. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the immediate appointment of Engineer Tuko Muhammad Lawal Funtua as the new managing director of Nigerian Communications Satellite. There was a reported power play at the National Assembly between members of the Senate and House of Representatives Joint Committee on ICT and Cyber Security over a bill to repeal and reenact the National Information Technology Development Agency. Soldiers attached to Operation Forest Sanity have killed 10 bandits in separate operations in 3 local government areas of Chunkun, Benigwari and Giwa of Kaduna State on Friday. A gunman has opened fire in Central Prairie, killing 3 people and wounding 3 others. That was the news at dawn, edited by Latif Agbola and delivered by Ulushola Egbodofo. For more about us, you can visit www.osbcng.org. Thanks for listening to the news at dawn. Good morning.
ìròyìn ní KUTUAI o lórí rédíò Ọ̀ṣun. ìròyìn ní KUTUAI o lórí rédíò Ọ̀ṣun. ìròyìn tó yẹ kóró ẹ̀kọ́ tó múnádóko la ní kí ẹ wá gbọ́ o lórí rédíò Ọ̀ṣun.
ẹ kú ojúmọ́ o ìròyìn ní KUTUAI Abíọ́dún Babadiya lóníròyìn ṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn náà. Ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari yan olùdarí àgbà sí iléeṣẹ́ Nigeria Comsat. Àwọn sójà gbaná ojú jàǹdùkú 10 nípínlẹ̀ Kaduna. Jàǹdùkú alákọ̀ọ́rí kan dẹ́mi èèyàn 3 légbodò nílùú Paris. Ìròyìn ọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari ti fọwọ́ sí ìyànsípò ẹnjìníà Tuko Muhammad Lawal Funtua gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùdarí àgbà iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àti ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria Communication Satellite Nigeria Comsat. Àtijáde látọwọ́ akọ̀wé ètò ìròyìn mínísítà fẹ́tò ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ àti àmúlò ìlànà ìgbàlódé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Uwa Sulaiman ṣàlàyé pé ìyànsípò olùdarí àgbà tuntun iléeṣẹ́ ọ̀hún ló wáyé lẹ́yìn ìṣẹ́fẹ̀yìntì olùdarí àgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀mọ̀wé Abímbọ́lá Halali. Àkọsílẹ̀ ọ̀hún fi hàn wípé lọ́jọ́ 24 oṣù kọkànlá ọdún 1966 ni ẹnjìníà Funtua délé ayé láti ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Funtua tó sì kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gboyè àkọ́kọ́ nípa ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ àti ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gboyè ọ̀mọ̀wé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àyíká àti ìdàgbàsókè àwùjọ ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì Port Harcourt nípínlẹ̀ Rivers. Ìgbìmọ̀ tíjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun gbé kalẹ̀ láti gba àwọn dúkìá ìjọba wọlé padà ti pàṣẹ pé kí gómìnà àná nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá, aya rẹ̀ arábìnrin Kafayat Oyètọ́lá àtàwọn yòókù tíjọba rẹ̀ yàn sípò dá àwọn ọkọ̀ ìjọba tí àpapọ̀ iye owó rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ owó tó dín díẹ̀ ní bílíọ̀nù 3 náírà tó wà lákàtà àwọn lọ́nà ìtọ́padà lẹ́yìn ọ̀sọ́ka. Àtẹ̀jáde látọwọ́ agbẹnusọ gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Malam Ọláwálé Rasheed ṣàlàyé pé àwọn tó dípò òṣèlú mú tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí ni wọ́n kó oríṣiríṣi ọkọ̀ olówó iyebíye tó jẹ́ tìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lọ láìsí òfin tó ti ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn, pẹ̀lú àfikún pé kò sí òfin tó fààyè gba olóṣèlú láti pàṣẹ kíkó dúkìá ìjọba lọ lẹ́yìn tó kúrò nípò. Alága ìgbìmọ̀ náà ọ̀mọ̀wé BT Salami ṣàlàyé pé ìgbìmọ̀ ọ̀hún ti gbé ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ tí ìgbìmọ̀ náà sì ti fẹnukò lórí ọ̀nà gbígba àwọn dúkìá ìjọba náà wọlé padà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe wí, ọkọ̀ 11 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni gómìnà tẹ́lẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá kó sákàtà rẹ̀ tí àwọn ọkọ̀ míì sì tún wà lákàtà aya rẹ̀. Ó fi kún wípé lára àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ ohun tó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n mọ́ lára tí wọ́n kó ọkọ̀ àti dúkìá ìjọba lọ náà ni olùdámọ̀ràn tẹ́lẹ̀ fún gómìnà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ààbò, alátọ̀nà gómìnà tẹ́lẹ̀ náà, àtẹ̀lé olùdámọ̀ràn fún gómìnà àná ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adégbóyèga Oyètọ́lá, àwọn àtẹ̀lé olùdámọ̀ràn àgbà, àwọn olùdámọ̀ràn pàtàkì tó fi kan àwọn adelé alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ tí wọ́n yàn sípò lásìkò ọ̀hún àti ìgbìmọ̀ wọn, àwọn alága àti ìgbìmọ̀ alábòjútó iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba àti lájọlájọ, olórí òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́fíìsì gómìnà àti akọ̀wé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun àná tó fi kan àwọn kọmíṣánná àti àwọn tó dipò òṣèlú mú míì lásìkò ọ̀hún. Ó ní ọkọ̀ méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ náà ló tún wà lákàtà igbákejì gómìnà àná nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, pẹ̀lú àfikún yìí pé sínétọ̀ Adélérè Oríolówó náà sì kó àwọn katakata àjọ SADEP 5 tọ̀tọ̀ sọ́dọ̀, pẹ̀lú àfikún pé kí aṣòfin náà dá àwọn dúkìá ìjọba náà padà sí àkàtà iléeṣẹ́ ìjọba ọ̀hún láì falẹ̀. Olùdíje fúnpò ààrẹ lábẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Tinubu ti ní kò sí ìdúnkùkùlájà tàbí ìfọ̀núhàn kankan látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tó lè mú kí ìjọba rẹ̀ fi ìwàǹwara yọ ẹ̀kúnwó owó orí epo bẹtiróòlù táwọn èèyàn ilẹ̀ yìí bá fìbò gbóhùn wọlé lásìkò ètò ìdìbò. Olùdíje fúnpò ààrẹ náà kọ̀rọ̀jú sí bí ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ṣe tún kún àwọn ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè alámúlégbè rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bíi ilẹ̀ Cameroon, Niger àti ilẹ̀ Benin Republic nídìí sísan ẹ̀kúnwó owó orí epo. Àtìjáde látọwọ́ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Túndé Rahman láti ọ́fíìsì ètò ìròyìn Aṣíwájú Tinubu lẹ́yìn ìpàdé pẹ̀lú àwọn olókoòwò ló ti tún ṣèlérí láti tún ṣètò ààbò tó gíríkì sí sáwùjọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti lè jẹ́ kí àwọn olókoòwò náà ráàyè nápánasẹ̀ nídìí ìdókòwò wọn. Aṣíwájú Tinubu ní níwọ̀n ìgbà tó jẹ́ ojúṣe ìjọba ní pípèsè ètò ààbò tó dúró re fún ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá aráàlú, ìjọba rẹ̀ kò ní fọwọ́ yẹ̀bùkẹ́ mọ́rọ̀ náà táwọn aráàlú bá dìbò gbóhùn wọlé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Rédíò Ọ̀ṣun alóore ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà láti kàn sí ẹgbẹ́ iṣẹ́ pàtàkì ta ní fún yín. Òtítọ́ ní gbórílẹ̀-èdè lékè kọ́ ọmọ rẹ lọ́nà ìwọ̀ òdodo torí ọjọ́ iwájú. Ìṣàkóso ìjọba olúlu ilẹ̀ ìyá Àbújá ti rán àwọn ọ̀kadà òjìlérúgba dídíẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn kọ̀lọ̀rọ̀ sí ọlọ́kadà wòmúwòmú. Akọ̀wé iléeṣẹ́ ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ lólùlù ilẹ̀ ìyá Àbújá Abdullahi Gàdíjò tún tẹnpẹlẹmọ wípé ìjọba agbègbè ọ̀hún kò ní kárẹ̀ nídìí àti má fojú rẹ̀ wo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ń tako àṣẹ ìjọba lágbègbè ọ̀hún. Ó ní ìgbésẹ̀ tó dónú egun ọ̀hún ni ìjọba gbé láti lè wáwọ́ títẹ òfin lójú láwùjọ. Ikọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ogun tó ń fọ́ igbó ọba táwọn jàǹdùkú fi ṣe bùbá láwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ 3 nípínlẹ̀ Kaduna tuntun ti dáná ìbọn ya àwọn jàǹdùkú 10 tí wọ́n ti jẹ gàba sínú igbó ọ̀hún. Ikọ̀ ológun náà tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Chinkun, Binigwari àti Giwa nípínlẹ̀ Kaduna tún gba alùpùpù 6 lọ́wọ́ àwọn jàǹdùkú ọ̀hún lásìkò tí wọ́n kọ́ ṣígun sáwọn jàǹdùkú náà. Kọmíṣánná fọ́rọ̀ ètò ààbò lábẹ́nú ọ̀gbẹ́ni Samuel Eruwa ṣàlàyé pé ikọ̀ ológun ọ̀hún ló kọ́kọ́ kó ikọ̀ àwọn jàǹdùkú 8 ní papamọ́ra lágbègbè náà lásìkò tí wọ́n kọ́ bọ́ọ̀lù wọn tí wọ́n sì gba ọ̀kadà àti fóònù lọ́wọ́ wọn lásìkò ọ̀hún. Ó fi kún wípé àwọn ọmọ ogun ọ̀hún ni wọ́n ṣínà ìbọn ya àwọn jàǹdùkú náà tí wọ́n sì gba ọ̀pọ̀ irinṣẹ́ aburú lọ́wọ́ wọn. Wáyé àwọn jàǹdùkú agbébọn tí wọ́n ń domi àlàáfíà ìpínlẹ̀ Niger ti ṣekú pa baálẹ̀ abúlé múlò níjọba ìbílẹ̀ Mashogun Malam Usman Gaba lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n kọjí gbé àrígbámúròyìn lẹ́yìn tí kọmíṣánná fẹ́tò ìròyìn lábẹ́lé nípínlẹ̀ náà Emmanuel Umar fìdí ọ̀rọ̀ ìmúlẹ̀ fáwọn oníròyìn ṣàlàyé pé àwọn jàǹdùkú náà ni wọ́n kọ́ yabo ìlú múlò tí wọ́n sì palẹ̀ baálẹ̀ àti èèyàn mẹ́rin míì mọ́ lásìkò ọ̀hún. àrígbọ́ wípé baálẹ̀ ọ̀ ni wọ́n ṣekú pa ní nǹkan kìlómítà díẹ̀ síbi tí wọ́n ti jí gbé tí wọ́n sì gbé òkú rẹ̀ sẹ́bàá ojú ọ̀nà. kọmíṣánná ò jẹ́ kó di mọ́ wípé ipò tọ́rọ̀ ètò ààbò wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀hún kù díẹ̀ káàtó lẹ́yìn tó ní ó ń dúkùkù lajà mẹ́ẹ̀mí àti dúkìá àwọn èèyàn agbègbè náà pàápàá láwọn agbègbè bíi Mashego, Mariga àti Kotangora lẹ́yìn tí ó jẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Kotangora. alákòóso àgbà iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìrìnnà Maxia Bashiru Maga ti jáde láyé. nínú àtijáde kan tí akọ̀wé ètò ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn náà fi síta lèyí ti jẹyọ àmọ́sá àtijáde ọ̀hún kò sọ pẹ́rẹ́pẹ́rẹ́ ohun tó ṣokùnfà ikú alákòóso àgbà iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìròyìn ọ̀hún àti ibi tó gbà fàyè sílẹ̀. nílẹ̀ òkèrè ọkùnrin jàǹdùkú agbébọn tí yìnbọn pa àwọn èèyàn mẹ́ta ní àárín gbùngbùn ìlú Paris tí àwọn mẹ́ta míì sì tún farapa lásìkò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ aburú ọ̀hún. àrígbámúròyìn fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wípé ibùdó àṣà Kurdish gan ni ọkùnrin alákọ̀rí náà gbìyànjú láti ṣèkọlù sí lẹ́yìn tó fi yìnbọn pa èèyàn mẹ́ta tó jẹ́ aráàlú. ìròyìn fi yé ni pé ọwọ́ àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti tẹ àgbàlagbà jàǹdùkú ẹni ọdún mọ́kànléláàádọ́rin náà àmọ́sá àwọn aláṣẹ ti pa láṣẹ fún àwọn èèyàn agbègbè ọ̀hún láti yẹ̀bá ní agbègbè náà nítorí ìkọlù àbáde àwọn karambà ní ẹ̀dá. ká tó mú ìròyìn ní KUTUAI tòró ní wá sópin ẹgbẹ́ kókó wa mẹ́nubà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari ti fọwọ́ sí ìyànsípò ẹnjìníà Tukur Muhammed Lawal Funtua gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùdarí àgbà iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àti ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ Nigeria Communication Satellite ìyẹn COMSAT. àtẹ̀jáde látọwọ́ akọ̀wé ètò ìròyìn mínísítà fẹ́tò ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ àti àmúlò ìlànà ìgbàlódé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Huwa Sulaiman lèyí ti jẹyọ. àwọn sójà gbaná ojú àwọn jàǹdùkú mẹ́wàá tí wọ́n ti fi igbó ìlú Kaduna nípínlẹ̀ Kaduna ṣe ibùba. jàǹdùkú alákọ̀rí dẹ́mi èèyàn mẹ́ta légbodò nílùú Paris lẹ́yìn tó ń gbìyànjú láti ṣe ìkọlù sí ibùdó àṣà kan lágbègbè náà. èyí ló pin ìròyìn ní KUTUAI. Lateef Agboola lólóòtú, Abíọ́dún Babájíyà lóníròyìn. fẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn àti ọ̀tọ̀ tó jọmọ́ ti iléeṣẹ́ yìí ẹ tún lè kàn sí ìtàkùn ayélujára www.osbcng.org. bókìyín ẹ̀kú àjíòde o.